Hi everyone. My husband brought me a little bunch of these yellow tulips from Trader Joe's, and so I thought it would be fun to draw one and paint it in acrylics and then add a little bit of pastel. So I'm going to share with you how I would go about sketching this flower out. And I'm taking my inspiration from a vintage botanical. I love how they feature just one beautiful bloom. So that's what I'm going to do. And the materials that I'm using willow charcoal because I want to keep it very loose and light just to get a sketch down. I have a 2B General's charcoal pencil. I also have some white gesso and clear gesso, which I'll be using mixed in with the acrylics. And I have a few pastels in some of the colors that I like to use. Some greens and ochres, some pinks and reds. I'm not sure if I'll use all of them, and some magenta. I also have a few pastel pencils. These are by Stabilo. So I may be using those as well. So the paints that I'm going to be using are a variety of different brands of acrylics. So I have yellow ochre, raw sienna, and burnt sienna, Payne's gray, cerulean blue, and then a variety of greens, olive, green gold, sap green, and forest green. So I'll be mixing these together, and I want to create kind of a gray background because I like how the gray blues look with these yellow ochres. So I'm not going to create it as bright as this. I work more in a little bit muted palette. So what we're going to do, let's just get started here. So I'm going to just observe this little flower, and I like how the shape of the stem is curving. So I think what I'll do is I'll have the petals be, the little bloom be right about in this space. And then I'll just kind of curve it. So I'm going to start at the bottom where it connects, and I'm holding my fine charcoal towards the base. And I'm just going to do a little contour and just allow it to kind of form the petals. I'm going to kind of create a watery little wash, and I still have a little bit of the clear gesso in it, and it just allows for the pastel to grab. So I'm pushing down with my brush, and then I kind of roll and pull up, and it helps to form the petals. I like how they're all kind of curving. Okay. I'm just mixing a little olive green with the green gold. And I'm going to start down in the base of the leaf, push down. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and then once it's dry, I'm gonna come back and add a little bit of pastel. However, in the meantime, I think I'm gonna see what happens when I take some of this pastel pencil while it's still wet. Okay, so this has dried, and if your paper buckles up, all you have to do is put a very, very faint mist on the back of it, and then put it between two pieces of paper, and then stack some books on it, and then it flattens everything out nicely. All right, so I'm just gonna work with a little bit of pastel here, that dark green, and bring it down in close to it, to the stem. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write on here this beautiful book. There's a lot of tulip photographs in it, and I found it says the way that it's documented is, I'm gonna find the yellow one. Here's the yellow one. It just says tulipa, so I'm going to write that in here. I'm just using a black pencil. And then let's take off the tape. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me.